gets me almost every time. In the midst of summer, watching it in full bloom always makes me wonder when we were just kids, bare feet on warm asphalt. We held our dreams within our hands. It happens every time, I wonder how. But I can see my light so clearly now. Dared ourselves away from home, further out each passing day. Gravel road towards the sea. I blink and I remember you and me. You and me. It happens every time, I wonder how. But I can see my light so clearly now. I only miss you when I close my eyes. Yeah, I can see my light so clearly now.
Hello, happy people. Hope you guys are doing great. Thought I'd just say hi real quick. Over here working in Coldfoot, getting all the things done. And yeah, so white still in the mountains, as you can see here. We're about 60 miles above the Arctic Circle. This actually will eventually go away, and all that'll be gone in about a month or so. So we're excited for the springtime here. Working a fun little project, actually, not just the electrical, but we're actually adding an addition onto the switchgear module building that helps us distribute power to the whole camp. So that is fun. Did something else kind of cool. A lot of people that work here in these in this facility, in this camp, a lot of people work year-round, and they'll bring more people in for the summertime. But some of these folks have not had, this might sound funny to you guys, but a lot of these people have not had pizza in like a year, because they get whatever you make at the camp, unless they happen to make pizza at the camp, which I don't think happens very often. So we did a fun little random act of kindness. Went to Costco. I bought 10 pepperoni pizzas, and we put it on a plane, brought it out here. It was still semi-warm, believe it or not, by the time I got here. And by the way, 10 large pepperoni pizzas from Costco weigh 39 pounds, in case any of you guys need to know. All right, come with me while I go deliver pizzas 60 miles above the Arctic Circle. All right, Tyrell's getting us hooked up.
No, it's not your sport. Let's boogie, y'all.
All right.
Still warm, Becca, still warm.
Hello.
Hello.
Lady in the Tramp, it's me taking the... Look at that flow.
Nice.
Cheers.
Oh my God, such a delicacy.
Probably the farthest north Costco pizza delivery ever. Is it okay? Are we good?
Very good. Thank you.
Definitely follow us on Instagram. Fun little reel that we made bringing that out here. Anyway, doing fun little things like that, just putting smiles on people's faces. I don't know, I just get a lot of joy. I probably filled you in and kind of showed you maybe in the beginning of the video. We're getting our garden all put in, and we've got a real short season to bust through this. And she's also been working on organizing the crawl space. I really should be helping instead of here working, but you got to do what you got to do. But I know she's trying to get everything kind of organized, and just a lot of our food storage and our long-term food storage. And that's maybe a question for you guys. Is that still something that you feel is a high priority, where you maybe store an additional food or resources just in case something happens and you go without? It's kind of second nature to us here in Alaska, especially if you're off the road system. But even in places like this where you're on the road system, you know, a lot of times you don't get stuff, even just like that pizza, for example, right? I know it's something little, trying to revamp and trying to make sure that, you know, if something happens, if an emergency happens, that our family is taken care of, and then those closest to us, we could try to help and be a resource. But maybe leave a comment down below. Let me know if you feel that is important in this stage of life or this stage of the world. Always curious for that. Let's go get some more work done, and then I'll send you back home after we get some more work done. But we got stuff to do. Let's go get a building up, get some wires ran.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new.
Hello, happy peoples. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. That's where I'm working at today, guys. You guessed it. I'm out in the garden, my babe, as you guys saw. We've done all the prep, all the things. I've actually even started to plant. Seems as though the rain might be rolling in. I was going to plant earlier, but ended up getting a potential freeze warning here in the interior. And I was like, I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. So I held off putting my plants, especially my above ground plants, in. I did plant my potatoes a little bit earlier, so those are in. I have almost 60 potato plants going in. I've got 50 bean plants going in, tons of them doing head lettuce. I'm going to do one zucchini plant. I've got about, I think, 13 cauliflower plants, about 14 broccoli plants, peas, all the things. So that is what I'm getting in today. Super excited. I always love working out in my garden because it is relaxing and enjoyable, and it's just a good time. I always love, and I say this every year, I don't plant, my garden isn't huge, right? It can't really sustain us for, you know, like if I needed to live off of it and needed to preserve all this. What it does do is it keeps cultivating my skill of being able to grow a garden and grow it well and produce as much capacity as it can. That it is kind of a stress reliever. You come out, you putter in your garden for a little bit. Don't mind the kids, they're getting ready to head off on the Ranger. Do a bit of preserving and getting my kids out here, teaching them the principles of how to grow a garden, all the things. My babe is in cold foot yet again. Am I excited about that? No, not really, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So let's send it to him, seeing how he's doing in the old cold foot. Grateful that he was able to get this rototilled before he had to leave. He made that a priority, so I'm very, very grateful for that. I don't love his rototill, and I hoed all the rows, but I'm not a big rototiller. So anyway, let's send it to him in Coldfoot, Alaska.
Been a productive but busy last few days. Pretty happy with all the stuff getting done. So let me go and send you back to North Pole though and check on my wife and all of her projects and all things that I should be helping on, but I will be there soon. So send you back to North Pole.
Okay, well, garden is in. I think I might have a little bit extra room for some broccoli plants that I might go pick up, but we are well on our way. Hallelujah, praise. Another thing that we've been kind of working on while Bert has been gone, and my mom is here. So everyone left. So my sister, her two kiddos, Aspie and Harper, came, and then my dad came for Audrey's graduation. They all just left not too long ago. Now my mom is just here, and she's gonna stay a few extra weeks, hang out with the grandkids, enjoy this Alaskan weather, all the things. I've been working on the crawl space, which, if you guys have seen my crawl space, it's not great. Okay, it's rough. Organization down there. Well, there is organization, but it just hasn't really been followed because it's kind of like dump and run is kind of what happens throughout the year. Everything has a home, but it just kind of, when I get done decorating inside the house, it just kind of gets thrown downstairs. Anyway, we are gonna try to tackle that and make it a little bit nicer, easier to find things, especially my Christmas stuff. You guys know Vlogmas is a crazy time for our family, and we like to do a lot, but sometimes I just don't have the energy or effort to go down to the crawl space and hunt for what I need, and so I just go out and buy new stuff. It's not great, right? I like to be able to get that a little bit more organized so I know what I have. So we've been working on that. Along with that, we've been going through our food storage, because a lot of times when you're putting in a garden, you're doing all the things, you're thinking about food preservation, things like that. We still do have our long-term food storage, which is still holding strong. I'm always looking for ways to revamp it, a little bit more efficient. So that is another thing that we've been working on, is going through all of our food storage, organizing it, getting labels on things, piecemealing it, getting rid of stuff that maybe we didn't end up using or that has been there for a little while. All the things. Wow, look at my yard. Can we tell that we're just trying to soak up the summer? He was out here earlier playing with like a little splash pad. Super stinking cute. It's got rubber duckies all over my yard. But yeah, so I'm trying to be productive. All the things. To be honest though, guys, after Audrey's graduation, I am a bit fatigued. I am a bit tired. I don't know if it was just emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually draining, but it definitely was. And so I'm a little tired. And then, I don't know if I've showed this yet, is that I ended up doing a triathlon. Sprint triathlon. Let's not get it twisted here, because that's very, very different. Sprint triathlon, me and my girlfriend Christina, we went out and did that shortly after the graduation. If I haven't shared that with you, let me go ahead and send you back to that. Beautiful day, but better time to do a triathlon. Have I trained much for this? No. But I have gotten better at swimming. I've been going swimming for quite a bit. Girlfriend of mine, Christina, you guys have seen her. She's been in Alaskan Apparel photo shoots and all the things. We've been swimming together. And I was like, hey, do you want to do a triathlon? She's like, no. I'm like, come on. And she's like, okay. So we're doing a virtual triathlon. It's actually the Gold Nugget triathlon. And I think it's going to be a good time. We're going to see. I am dealing with a little bit of injuries and a little bit of cold. So
you swim, you bike, and you run.
Correct.
In that order.
In that order. We're here at the Westcott Pool, and we're going to actually go do 16 laps, 400 meters. And then we're gonna go to my house, jump on a bike, 12.1 miles. And then we're gonna go on a jaunt down the bike path for 3.25 miles. Should be a good time.
How confident are you feeling?
Not great. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna try to get through it. That's the main goal. Just,
okay.
We're dipping the toe. We're dipping the toe in
the
triathlon.
You got this. You got this.
Let's do it.
How you feeling, Christina?
I'm a little nervous. Are you?
Yeah. You got this. Yeah, I had a little bit of
I keep having this like internal argument.
Nena's here. Moral support.
Moral support.
My mom's here.
Yay!
Maybe I'll cheer us on.
I'm gonna be yelling.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how.
1.8 miles.
How we feeling? How's the energy levels, girl?
So far, so good. My legs are fatiguing a bit. A little bit.
Fastest time in the pool though, right? So far?
The pool, 23. By a lot. By a lot. Like our last one was like 28. Right?
Nice.
About 28. And we haven't been in the pool for 3 weeks because the pool's been closed. So all that rest of the recovery. That's what it was. Full send. We're full sending over here. It was the cheering. Come on. It was the cheering. That's what it was. It was the cheering.
Almost halfway. Almost halfway there. How you feeling?
Out of breath. But we're gonna finish.
You got this. Final stretch, almost here. Go, babe, go! Just a little bit farther. That's it! Woo! Good job.
I'm a triathlete.
It's probably the hardest thing I've done next to childbirth.
Yeah?
This is the hardest thing next to childbirth.
I think so.
Yeah. It's that mental game, man.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I did have some negative, had some doubt,
Yeah?
that I was gonna make it.
Yep.
But you pushed through. I did. Oh my gosh.
We did it! So super stinking awesome. I'm a triathlete now. Super stinking cool. Can't believe it. We didn't train nearly as much as we really wanted to. The main thing we focused on was the swim because we both really never swam, like lap swimming. What is that? What do we do? Actually, it was so fun. It was super enjoyable. We did it like once a week and we both got so much better. I had a really hard time even going under the water. I cannot go without my nose being plugged. So I had to get the goggles that cover all the... It is what it is. Cool, it was super fun. Go start some dinner, perhaps. People are probably super hungry, but grateful that the garden is in, my flowers are planted. We're officially ready for summer. I think we're gonna call this one a night. I don't know exactly how this vlog is gonna lay out because Bert's gone and we really haven't touched base, so we just kind of winging it here. Guys, comments below what you'd like to see for summer festivities, activities, different stuff we do here around the house. Let us know what you guys want to see. You guys are awesome and you're so stinking supportive and we love you guys. So anyway, we're gonna call this one a night. Thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you guys in the next one.
You
Bye.
don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on